Tommy Ayers, he's ranked number 3 by the IBF, number 5 by the World Boxing Council, and number 6 by the WBA. Ayers in the red, Santana in the red, white, and blue. Sat with Ayers at the blackjack table for about 15 minutes today, and had a interesting discussion with the young man. Real gentleman.
And Tommy, both he and Lewis are really good, dedicated boxers who comport themselves well outside the ring as well. And inside the ring, it's really very much a case of Ayers' boxing skills against the power and the ruggedness of Luis Santana.
Well, Santana out, as you mentioned, won the NABF title last November against Alan Braswell, and this is his first title defense.
You see Santana early trying to slip the jab in the straight right hand of Ayers, and that is what they've been working with Santana on. Jimmy Montoya has tried very hard to make Lewis slip more punches and not get hit as often.
It is interesting to me that Luis Santana, he was the NABF welterweight champion, yet he remains unranked by the WBC, the WBA, and the IBF.
Well, I think that's because he's had some losses in the last couple of years that have kind of tarnished things. He lost to Nathan Dwyer earlier this year, lost in 10, got knocked out by Louis Varga in 1985. So some of those losses hurt his standing.
And of course, a TKO to McCrory when he actually, some say he quit that fight with an injured shoulder, just didn't want to fight. And I think he perhaps lost a lot of perhaps what he had gained in the eyes of those who watch this welterweight division.
Well, he ended up with a broken collarbone, whether it came from that fight or not, and so that was his reason for stopping fighting there.
Round 1 scheduled for 12.
Ooh, good right by Santana. I think he hurt Tommy Ayers. Luis Santana nailed him with a big right.
Ayers getting hit by everything now.
Boy, Luis Santana looking for an upset win here, and he's got Ayers in trouble.
Santana, a non-stop punching machine here in round 1. Ayers simply trying to weather the storm.
And with a half-minute left to go, he's got a tough storm to weather. There he goes.
Ayers wobbly. He is right in front of us.
You okay?
And he is wobbly.
You okay? You make it out here? Let's see. Let's go to work.
Coming to the closing stages of round 1.
Now remember, no 3 knockdown rule. It shouldn't play a role in this round, but wow, Luis Santana shocking Tommy Ayers.
And there's the end of round 1. And Ayers wobbling as he heads back to his corner. And almost falls off his stool.
Tommy. Sit up right. Sit up. Huh? We talked about the overhand right of Santana as they work with Tommy Ayers there. And we'll get to see it.
Get out of there.
It's what really started Tommy Ayers in trouble. There's one. He had already been in trouble at this point, I think. He'd already taken a couple good right hands. And now Santana has him on the ropes, landing some more shots, some blocked by Ayers. But he was getting through with some. And even though Ayers wasn't counterpunching as well as he'd like, he was escaping problems there. But he couldn't escape them the whole round.
And here comes the knockdown here in round 1. There it is, a tremendous overhand right, and down goes Tommy Ayers. And the question now is, has the 60 seconds between rounds 1 and 2 been enough for Ayers to clear out the cobwebs, regain his legs, and begin to attack the brawling Luis Santana? And again, an overhand right lands.
Tommy Ayers is fighting the wrong fight. He's now slugging with Santana. He's got the foot speed and the hand speed. He needs to be moving in this whole round. There's no reason for him to be standing there, but Luis loves it.
Again, Ayers blocked by the overhand right.
Tommy Ayers, why he would be standing there with Santana, he's got to be moving and trying to get himself back in this fight. Instead, he's exchanging left hooks with Santana. We all felt before this fight the way Tommy Ayers would get himself in trouble is by coming out doing this, slugging with Santana. And Luis has him against the ropes, and he can work against the ropes. Good left hook.
Well, Ayers has an exceptional jab and an excellent right hand, but Santana has kept him off balance thus far early in this fight, and Ayers has been unable to exhibit those punches. Ayers' best punch of the fight, a roundhouse left.
The left hook by Ayers, he's got a good one. That one got Santana's attention. Now there's the jab, and Santana was hurt by that left hook.
Long right by Ayers, and Santana comes right back. Halfway through round 2, again we apologize, and thought was not functioning.
And Tommy Ayers, you see the hand speed in the inside fighting. Now he can fight on the inside, and he's showing it. But look what he took in the first round to do this, and look at how close he was to being out of here in this fight. He's coming back now, though. Wow. And there's the jab. Oh!
And followed by a stiff right from Santana.
And that hurt Tommy Ayers. He's holding on now, and that's what he gets for slugging. But Lewis, happy to accept this kind of fight. This is just what he wants, even if he has been rocked.
Small abrasion under the left eye now of the champ, Luis Santana.
Ayers is hurt again, Phil. Tommy Ayers' legs are really going out from under him. He's right there in the punching range of Santana.
Yeah, that's a good point. He is simply standing right in front of the brawler-type fighter.
And the jab of Ayers earlier in this round was good. Now it is not there. There it is. Oh, see the right. You can do that all the time against Santana.
And that backs Luis up to think about it a moment. Strong overhand right again by Ayers.
Tommy Ayers is making this such a more difficult fight than he has to.
Chopping right hand, and as Al mentioned a moment ago, Ayers is just about landing it at will as Santana drops that left hand, and the Cincinnati Kid simply bombs away. But in between, he is getting stung, and stung consistently. Coming to the end now of round 2. Oh, what a fight.
Give me a white.
That's not correct.
Give me a white.
That's not correct.
There you see Tommy Ayers with the good right hand after the jab. And for Tommy, that is what he needs to do in this fight. There it is again. And I tell you, Tommy Ayers has this fight from the outside.
You know, when Santana beat Braswell, Al, for the NABF title last November, actually Braswell could have won that fight and was effective against Santana when he did what you just said, when he stayed outside.
Now, of course, it's not so easy when Santana's pressuring you, but I think Ayers tried to fight that fight, Phil. He came in deciding to fight it, not deciding to box with Santana. And, you know, I had a feeling earlier today he was going to do that. There, look at the jab. Luis Santana cannot get away from the jab of Tommy Ayers. There it is.
A right hand on the head of Santana, and another one. And now it is Santana who is rocked.
It started with the jab and the straight right. It's as simple as that. There, Ayers can't miss him with the jab. It's simple.
Ayers mentioned to me this afternoon he was going to try and land the uppercut. He thought Santana might be open to the uppercut.
Well, there it is, but why be there? Why is he on those ropes? Now, Santana's keeping him there, but I think Ayers is deciding he wants to be there.
Ayers trying to counter
the uppercut. He's right, and it's what you said. He can land it, but that's a dangerous posture for Ayers. Very dangerous. He neutralizes his jab completely by being there, but Luis Santana happy for him to be there.
Now Ayers backs away, takes a deep breath, and begins to box. It has been the lead left hand in round 2 that woke Tommy Ayers up.
Well, you can hurt Luis Santana as he's been hurt here, but very tough to knock him down. Very tough.
Santana has slowed considerably from that blistering pace he established in round 1.
And finally, Phil, what you talked about, some movement by Ayers. He's not standing right in front of Santana, giving him a little movement. Just the smallest amount of movement throws Luis Santana off. Reggie Miller, a fighter from Lake Charles, who's not a world-class welterweight, but can fight well on occasion, just completely puzzled Santana a couple years ago and beat him easily by boxing just a little.
Tommy Ayers only lost to Marlon Starr, or what it was at the time, a USBA and NABF title fight. Since then, the man in red, Tommy Ayers from Cincinnati, has won 11 straight, 8 by knockout.
And there he lands the lead right. From the outside, he can land what he wants against Santana.
Hey, Tri-Cities, you can buy a new Nissan for less than you think. Try $114 a month for a short or choose from 3 sporty Pulsars for $189 a month.
And that was early in that last round, and I'll tell you, it was a round in which Tommy Ayers began to really, I think, assert himself.
Round 4. And you've got it. Dead even racing.
I gave the first round a 10-8 round to Santana, the last two 10-9 to Tommy Ayers.
Again, the straight right snaps the head of Luis Santana. You know, both times out that Santana has had a chance to really capture the attention of the welterweight world, he has failed. McCrory for 1, Luis Varga number 2.
Yeah, those are big losses. The loss to Milton McCrory, of course, for the title. And, good combination fires. That's the hand speed, and it wasn't there earlier.
And he's landing him on the forehead of the champ.
Well, that first round of this fight will loom large in the career of Tommy Ayers. If he can come back in this fight, and he's showing signs of doing it, his toughness in withstanding that first round assault by Santana, something he'll always remember. Not fondly, but at least he'll know he got through it.
Well, it's certainly something to draw upon.
It is. You see, now this is what Tommy Ayers does so well, and what Santana is so vulnerable to.
Talking about that straight left jab from Tommy Ayers. It has been there in rounds 2, 3, and thus far here in round 4.
And combinations. When Alan Braswell did that against Santana up in Lake Tahoe, he was so effective.
1:25 remaining in round 4. Scheduled for 12. If you have just joined us, don't go away. What a fight we have seen. Left uppercut from Ayers. Lands on the chin of Santana.
Santana's overhand right, such a good weapon earlier, was not effective, and it's because of those combinations by Ayers. Santana very tentative to throw the punch. There's that uppercut you talked about.
Just under a minute remaining in round 4. And again, Ayers leading with the right and following with the left hook.
And now Tommy Ayers is doing what I think every boxing expert in this crowd is doing.
Oh, left right hand! And Santana goes crashing to the canvas. Right hand from Ayers, and he follows with another. Santana is ready to go. 20 seconds remaining in round 4. Can the champ weather the storm? Again, it is Ayers who is flailing away, and they're going to stop this fight.
My.
Santana can't believe it, and neither can his handlers.
Well, they're incensed. As we look at Happy Tommy Ayers, you know, but this is, I'll tell you what, though. What goes around comes around, maybe. Luis Santana was the beneficiary of what many people thought was a quick stoppage against Alan Braswell to get the title. Now, as you look at him, he feels that he was the victim of a quick stoppage to lose the title. Tough judgment call, but there was only one knockdown, and I guess you have to ask yourself, how different was that than the situation that Ayers had in the first round? That's Tommy Ayers. He's happy. He fought well coming back. Let's take a peek at the first knockdown by Tommy Ayers. It will be a good, solid right hand to the chin. Santana staggers, goes down, and as we told you, Luis Santana goes down, but he always seems to get up, and he did get up in that instance. Was peppered by Tommy Ayers shortly after that, and Jay Nady stepped in to stop the fight. Let's take a peek at it. Now, obviously, Santana in all kinds of trouble. Good body shot, though it was a little low by Ayers. Now here, he's landing good shots. Nady wants to step in. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. I am sorry. Nope, no way.
I'd agree with you. I don't understand why that fight was stopped.
I'm very loath to be opinionated on that, but in this case, I think that was inappropriate.
Let's go to Chuck Hall for the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes, 49 seconds of the 4th round. The winner by a TKO and new NABF Welter champion, Tommy Ayers.
The title belt will return to the Queen City of Cincinnati, and it'll be worn around the waist of that man, Tommy Ayers.